Hi guys, good afternoon. Hope you all are keeping safe, healthy wherever you are. So this particular video I wanted to speak about something which I was thinking about and sharing and talking and exchanging ideas with my friend Akshay, who is happiness architect. The posts I keep on sharing on Instagram about a lot of diet trends that are in vogue right now. And then we came across a lot of Instagram accounts propagating a particular kind of diet, with no offense towards anyone trying to do that, because they all have their purpose in doing that. But I started feeling how difficult it is for people who are layman, who don't specialize or have any kind of specific knowledge in the field of nutrition and health science. So it can be so difficult, so challenging, and you are mired with people advocating a particular diet, and then you find or come across people advocating something else. There can be paleo, there can be keto, there can be vegan, there can be vegetarian, there can be no dairy, there can be no gluten, there can be. So one group is saying eat dairy, the other group is saying eat vegetables, the one group says that go high on meat products, someone says eat only plants. So you really, I'm just like, how difficult it is for a person to get the right information. And once you start following something, you come across something which is saying exact opposite of what you are following, and then that starts making sense, and then you feel, okay, let me follow this, and then you follow that, and then something contrary comes. I don't know whether you have gone through or you have observed or faced something like this, but I feel right now is the time where we are kind of dividing food, which used to build or bring us together as a community, into different sects, into different religion. People who eat plants demonize people who eat animals. People who eat animals have something against people who eat plants, with no offense towards anyone. I just think about people who are getting sandwiched in all this, people who want the right information, people who want to follow something which can be good for their health. So I thought of making a small video and just explaining this. uh, for someone saying something on social media, it can be right for them, eating plants or eating meat, eating dairy or not eating dairy, eating wheat or not eating wheat. There can be so many options, so many ways to lead a lifestyle, to lead a healthy lifestyle. And don't follow trends, don't follow fads, don't follow what is in vogue. What you can best do is, before following on a particular diet, start following the cues your body give. So don't jump onto the next bandwagon, and try and understand what feels good for me. How do I feel eating a certain type of food? Does fruit go well with me? Should I do a fat first? So your body is your guinea pig. You need to get in alignment with understanding the cues from your body. Believe me, you, when I say this, that there is no other benchmark, no other parameter, no other feedback which anyone else can give except your own body. The problem with us is not that there are so many diet trends. The problem is that we are falling prey to them, and top it all, we have lost that connection, that inbuilt undercurrent that is there with our body. Your body is constantly trying to speak to you. If you have problem, you have to get in tune with your body and understand that something has went wrong. So what you can do, create a journal, write about food that you have eaten, and next is see the feedback your body is giving you, how you are sleeping, how you are pooping, what's your energy level, and how do you feel emotionally. This is a small exercise. Yes, it can be tedious, but once you start doing that on an everyday basis, within a month's time you will have a scorecard. I do well on fruits, I do well on plants, I do well when I take dairy, which can be like a 6 months thing, because you can't keep on changing one thing over the other. So this experiment only you can do. I honestly feel a coach will also work on the basis of the feedback that you give to them, you give to him. So learn to be in alignment with your body, and your body is your truest home. and it will never let you down. The only thing is that we let it down. We don't believe that our bodies can give us the right signals, and we are not in tune with our bodies. Once you start learning to be in sync with what is the signal, what is the feedback, the biofeedback your body is giving, you will learn to understand what is good for me, and then you can experiment based on what you feel, how you feel, and then you can either add or remove. So this is a small thing which I wanted to share, because I was truly feeling for people who don't know what to do, and I have been there too. But then we study a lot of things, researches and papers and so many things, which any other person might not be interested, and he is mired, he's challenged, he does not know what to do. For them, I would say the first homework which you can do is learn to understand and accept the cues your body is giving you, and those are your sleep, your energy, your bowel movement, your emotional health, and how your skin feels, how your hair feels, and then you can take a decision depending on how a certain food is sitting down well with you or not. So before you hop on to the next diet trend, going off certain things, learn to get in tune with your body first, and understand that your body is always trying to protect you. Be it you are having any kind of issue or you are feeling great, your body is always protecting you. So make sure to make your body your friend, your truest home, and then you can work from a place of wisdom, education, information, and knowledge, rather than blindly following into the next diet trend. I hope this helps. If you have any query, do let me know. Have a good day, guys. Bye.